Hi everyone, it's Beks Thompson here, and I haven't been on Facebook Live for a while. You may or may not have noticed, because I've really been looking inwards to find my own new rhythm. Now, finding our own rhythm is so crucial, and it's a flavour that's been coming up for me and for a number of people that I've been talking to recently. If you're not in your rhythm, if you're following someone else's rhythm or some kind of expectation of rhythm, then you are not going to be feeling the best. You're going to feel out of rhythm. And this can feel like you are sluggish, or like you feel like you're holding yourself back, or you feel like you're doing too much, or just feeling a little out of whack. You're feeling exhausted or just not feeling right. And it's so interesting to watch ourselves in these moments. So ask yourself the question, is there someone in your family or perhaps in your work or environment who you tend to try and fit their rhythm rather than finding your own? That's the first question. And then perhaps, do you force others into your rhythm? And a great example of this, if you're a mum, it can be our kids. Yeah, we can sometimes try and fit our kids into our rhythm, and they have a whole different rhythm. They have a whole different timing for how they're going to get things done, right? Am I right? And the other thing is, do you have an expectation of a rhythm for yourself that maybe is influenced perhaps by Facebook, yeah, by other businesswomen or by other people, that you feel, I should be doing that or I shouldn't be doing that? And I know that I get into that at times, that I see what other people are doing or not doing, or I listen to some of my mentors and I feel they ought to be doing this. And it can be hard to really tune into what you need to do when you need to do it. So this week, I invite you to really tune into what is your rhythm. Now, interestingly, today I was working with someone and playing with this idea around rhythm. And when we put her into a fast rhythm, all her stresses and anxieties sort of came up, and her communication was really intense and quite triggering. We did some little partner work. As soon as we brought her down into a slower rhythm, which allowed her to sit back and down in her body, her whole communication changed, her whole persona changed, and she was able to communicate her needs and her feelings without triggering the other person. So this is huge. Yeah, if you're having some communication difficulties, or if your business or work is not where it's at, or your energy levels aren't where you would like them to be, feel into what is going on with your rhythm. Are you holding back and you're too slow, or are you trying to have higher expectations of where you want to be, or where you feel you should be? Because there is a rhythm to you, there's a rhythm to every day, and there's a rhythm to the seasons. And right now we're in spring, but we're also, you can see the trees out here blowing around in the breeze. It's quite, this lovely word, discombobulating right now. And although we are in this potential growth phase, with all this wind and change, it might be that you need to just sit back a little bit. And I found this, I had lots of ideas, and I had this kind of spring energy, but then I was feeling like, I actually don't want to do anything with this right now. I just feel like I want to sit back. And so that's what I've been doing in the last couple of weeks, is just sitting back and noticing what that energy is and what I want to do with it. Am I doing things because of expectation? Are you doing things because of expectation? Are you doing something because it feels right, because it's the right rhythm for what you need right now? And for me personally, I'm on a more personal growth phase. I've got some awesome, amazing trainings that I'm super excited to be going to coming up, that I will then be able to share the fruits of that with you guys. So it doesn't feel for me like the right time to really be putting myself out there more. This is around my inner work, and I will be sharing the fruits of that with you. But noticing for yourself, when is the right time to put yourself out there in a certain way? When is the right time for growth in a different area? And what rhythm are you drumming to? Is it someone else's rhythm? Or are you really staying true to where you're at right now? Because that is potent, that is pure and amazing. When you can tap into your own rhythm, then you are more magnetic, you are going to be more effective, life is going to be more easeful, and whatever you create and put out there is going to be way more abundant than if we try and push against something that isn't flowing right now, it isn't sitting right now. So make your comments below and I'll come and check later about where you're at in your rhythm, and leave any comments about where you think you're at and what's going on for you and what happens when you change your rhythm to something that feels more akin to what is really you, yeah, your true essence, your true self, not other people's expectations. So have a great day and a great week, and get in your rhythm. See you later, guys.